So the outlook for July 29th for Bitcoin. So yesterday we actually did exactly what I wanted to. What I talked about, the 70% went through, which is perfect. We just dropped down for this, like, you could call this poor lows. It was poor lows on the TPO. I mean, all of these. But also we filled the CME opening gap weekly, like as you can see here, fully filled. This is like one of the best setups you can do, like 70% plus a CME gap. It's, in my opinion, one of the better setups you can take, and this is probably something nobody talks about. But today I have a divergence here with ETH, so ETH took out these lows, made this high probability order block. This is a really good order block, so it took out major liquidity from the CBDR session. Look at how many lows, how many people got filled here, completely displaced and left in balance. This is a definition of a high probability order block. So a lot of liquidity taken and a huge displacement. This is an illiquid move. Nobody could participate in this. This is a range that we wanna revisit. So this gap, I want to see it revisited. And from there we can see higher prices. But here, this is where I actually entered yesterday. So I actually wanted to see this gap retested, but it didn't happen. We just dropped. A market entered, basically. You can see here we already reacted from this gap. We had momentum until we met this gap. For sure a lot of orders, for sure a lot of limits set here for the sells, but yeah, I mean, it would have been much more optimal if this gap was lower, so we actually have some space too long for this high, but we still have these highs, which is my target for some time now. But still, it's okay. I think we will retest this gap, and then from there we can shoot for these highs. But before I see the TPO, before I see extra charts, I don't wanna call that. In terms of extra charts, the day opened normally, nothing unusual, no 70%er, because we opened in previous day's value. This is a 2-day composite, and we're trying to break out from its value area, which we are failing to, because here's the gap probably on TradingView that we are tapping into. You can see we already formed a selling tail. As you can see, this is something like you want to spot. It's just like pure logic in my opinion. Like, look at how many selling tails are formed and look at their size in contrast to buying tails. They're much smaller. There's not like, the rejection is not like that drastic. You can see like, people just don't want to see these higher prices. They're rejecting price sharply, leaving these selling tails. So it's kind of showing you that probably from here we want to see some rebalance, some tap into discount of daily range, collect more participants, and then from there we can probably watch this is a poor high. This is a poor high. So it's a good target. I'm not sure if it's a poor high on the normal chart. I mean, basically is. This definitely is, but it's already been taken. This is a selling tail, but it's not a huge one, so I think it could be taken. But these are all not well distributed orders, so this could be a target, potentially that daily high also. But yeah, wanna see some kind of a rebalance into the area, and then from there see higher prices. Also on the weekly, retesting previous weekly value area high. We can also merge this, but still gonna be practically the same. We are just retesting this value area high. Yeah, if you wanna play the retest, the rebalance, do it. Try to scalp it. Try to scalp it into discount of the daily range, catch a few points, and then from there you can watch for buys, in my opinion. But yeah, nothing else major to see. When it comes to CoinGlass, you can already see people are starting to put their liquidations lower, which means they want to see higher prices. This could be their mistake. In my opinion, we will still rebalance it. I mean, I'm not sure if we will go this low, but yeah. But also on the opposite side, a lot of liquidations out here. This is a nice pocket. So on both sides, this just shows you that people are still, like, there are still people with clashing biases, and a lot of them have clashing biases, but we want to be on the good side. So in my opinion, as I said, rebalance lower into discount, and then from there finding willing buyers, and then we can go higher for these guys. So yeah, that's it basically.